Like, I'm super hot right now. I really need tank tops and spaghetti straps and halter tops. I've never wanted them so bad in my life, but I'm gonna get them. And yeah, I'll be walking around here half naked like I want to be. Okay, hi you guys. So I've been saying I'm gonna do YouTube videos, and like for whatever reason, like it would just be something that was stopping me from doing it. But like I'm here in the now. I'm right here. So I'm doing this video. Sometimes I'll put my face in it, sometimes I won't. But like my journey has been definitely journeying, and you know, I'm not the only person that's going through this. Like life has been lifing, and I have opened a new chapter in my life, most definitely. And this time, you know, I'm making sure that my faith comes first, you know, because a lot of times I have let circumstances and people and energies just totally distract me from my purpose and totally throw me off to where it feels like I continuously have to start over. But that's how life is. Like life is learning lessons, and if you don't learn the lesson, if you don't pass, you're gonna keep going over the same thing. So that's what's been going on. I've been kind of, well, okay, so it's been like almost 3 months now or so since like I've just totally started over. And you know, there's so much I can say, but that'll come later. But I just really want to start talking because, you know, the more you learn, when you learn things, like you should share it with the world, because I know without a doubt that I have a gift. I know that my words are powerful. I know that my life is powerful, and it's not something that God wants me to keep to myself. And that's not something that I'm any longer going to keep to myself. You know, I have all these passions and gifts, and, you know, and I've been sitting on it. And that's something that I definitely am going to change, and I definitely want to document and share with the world as I do change and grow. Because honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, this is like my time. Like, this is my time to glow up, and like I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. But the first like 2 months or a month and a half, like I was just tired, like emotionally, physically, just tired, drained mentally, you know. And I took that time to rest. So if you're going through a hard time and you're trying to figure out when to start, or you're like, oh my God, I know what I want to do, but I haven't started yet, like just know that sometimes energetically, like you have to literally detach and recharge yourself. And I gave myself that time, even though I feel like, okay, get up, do something. Like I literally had to be comfortable with not doing anything, like being still for a while. Like my spirit is more important than, you know, just rushing everything. Now I feel like I'm armored up mentally and spiritually, and I'm even working out, so physically too. Like self-love is very important. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I can grab you something. You're welcome. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm just being more mindful of myself and of the universe, more so than anything. I don't care about drama, I don't care about chaos, I don't care about whatever. Like I'm really focused on growing spiritually and really becoming my higher self, because that's why we're here, you know. And there's going to be all types of things and roadblocks or whatever that are put in your way, but literally none of that matters. And I think I was watching something the other day, and they were just like, literally, your vibration. You know how they say, like, you attract these things, you attract these people. Like, literally, I'm focused on changing it to where I'm totally focused on myself and how I vibrate. And honestly, I can honestly tell you guys, like, that is coming to me. Like, that's literally coming to me. And I feel so blessed and so grateful. And I'm reminding myself to feel that way every single day. And literally, I just feel like a light. It's like literally radiating off of me. And gratitude is very important. I'm really not going to talk too much on this video, but that's pretty much what I want to say. And just, you know, if you're going through a hard time, or if you feel like there's no hope or whatever, like just pray to God, keep God first. Like, okay, I'll tell you, I was literally, my phone wouldn't charge. I had to get a new charger today. So I was literally left my house like 2 days, my phone's off. literally walking, and I was like, I remember somebody had told me, like, you need to pray. And I was just like, you know, I've had other people mention it, like, you need to pray with everything that you do, not just pray once a day, twice a day, like literally any little thing, like how you're moving, when you leave your house, ask God to protect you, ask God to guide you, ask God to send the right people around you, ask God to block negativity away from you. And I literally left my house not knowing how I was going to get a charger, didn't have any money for a charger, whatever, but I was just walking, asking God for favor, asking him for the universe and God to bring the right people in my presence, you know, to work this situation out for me. And then I started praying for my kids and my life and just everything, and talking to God about the things that I want and things, you know, that I need and just how I feel. And as soon as I get to the gas station, I see somebody that I know. They have an extra charger. They gave me the charger. So that was just like, whoa, because I hadn't even spoken to the person in days. And literally it just all worked out. Everything that I needed to worked out. And just like I was walking in here right now, this lady asked me to buy her something to eat, and literally buy her something. And she said anything helps. But the other day I was watching a reader that I like to listen to, and she was just like, you know, God's gonna bless you. Remember to be selfless. Remember, you know, self-love, of course, but also be selfless. When you can help somebody, help them. If there's somebody behind you, you know, if you can do it, $1, $2, whatever, it's not going to hurt you to do that, because God's going to bless you for that. That was the message. And the other day I needed some cash, and this man put his snacks up on the table, and I'm just like, that's not my stuff, but he slick put it up there. And so I just bought it because it was like $3, whatever, but he gave me $3 in cash, and that I needed money that day, so it just worked out. And I was like, oh, if I would have been mean, if I would have been rude, I wouldn't have got that blessing. So it's important for us all to keep that in mind. And I'm about to grab this washing powder that I need, and yeah, I got a video coming later on today, and I'm definitely going to start putting things into work, because now I feel spiritually strong, I feel mentally strong, and now it's time. I feel blessed in every aspect. Now I want my material blessings. So guess what? That comes from me putting in the work, putting in action. So that's definitely what I'm gonna be focused on. You're definitely gonna see me, and I'm definitely in a positive place, and more conversations will come. However, my focus now and your focus should be spiritually, mentally, physically. Always put that first. And literally, I was just leaving the store, and I gave that lady a big bag of chips and some juice or whatever, her and her partner. And I went in the store, and the man that is usually nice to me or whatever, he cursed her out. Well, yelled across the parking lot, get the fuck out of here. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I didn't say anything, but it's like, that bag of chips and that juice, they're probably not even studying that. You know what I'm saying? They don't bother anybody. They're just sitting there in the shade. It's hot. If you have nowhere to go, where are you gonna go? So with that being said, it only takes one act of kindness to change the course of someone's day. They might have gotten even more mad, or might have said something back if, you know, someone didn't just bless them. And so with that being said, I'm definitely protecting my energy from negative people, or people that I know want to trigger me, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I care about myself enough to keep myself away from that. I don't care who judges me, so don't care who judges you for making the decisions that you make in order to protect yourself and make yourself feel good.